The following broadcast is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
All right, welcome to tonight's JV matchup between the visiting Shanley Deacons and the West Fargo Packers. Sorry about those technical difficulties there as we got that squared away. But there's about 30 seconds to go in this JV, or to the start of this JV game. We just got done covering the C Squad game, and the West Fargo Packers won that one. So the West Fargo Packers will be looking to go for the win tonight in the JV matchup and possibly this sweep. Or if you are a Deacons fan out there, you're definitely looking for a little bounce back game here from the JV team. As we have about 5 seconds to go until the start of this one. As the West Fargo Packers and the Shanley Deacons take the court. Looks like Ucha is going to jump ball for the Packers, and looks like number 41 for the Shanley Deacons, which is going to be, let's find that on the roster. Looks like we do not have a number 41 on the Shanley Deacon roster, so we will look that up. But the Packers have the first possession here as Alvin Fafana goes to take the shot and misses that, and that'll be out of bounds, and it's going to be Packers ball here. So the Packers missed their first shot, but they get the ball back as that was last touched by the Shanley Deacons. And Jocelyn Jackson has it over there on the far side. She passes to Emily Clayman, and Emily Clayman makes the three. So the first shot is a three by the junior Emily Clayman. So she's off to a hot start here. And that'll be a turnover for the Shanley Deacons. So not what they wanted to start out here, but maybe they get a stop on defense and get some points. They'll be all right. So Bradley Peterson brings it up for West Fargo. Bradley Peterson is a freshman for West Fargo, and she's definitely a player to watch for West Fargo because as a freshman, she gets a lot of JV time, and she goes in the varsity game. So definitely a player to watch as she has the ball here for the Packers. She passes it to her teammate, Jocelyn Jackson. Jackson finds Fafana over there on the far side. Back to Peterson at the top of the key. Back to Clayman. Jackson drives, and she'll be called for the travel as she is not really happy with that call there. Looks like that ball is given to number 32, Maggie Shorma, as she is heavily guarded there by Jackson. She finds, that's intercepted there by Alvin Fafana as Fafana finds Jackson. Jackson tries to get it to a wide open Peterson, but that's intercepted there by Shorma for the Deacons. So good defensive play there, as that's another turnover for Shanley. So turnovers has been to the start of this one for the Shanley Deacons, and I can't imagine their coach over there is pretty happy. He's not very happy with this start, but as they get a turnover right there, that's Shorma again as she passes to Brain McNeely, and she finds a wide open Shanley Deacon as well. And that is going to be another turnover for the Shanley Deacons. So turnovers is a big start to this one, and I'm sure when we go into a timeout, the Deacons coach is going to be talking to his girls about that, because you can't win games with turnovers. And I think that's going to be last touched by the Deacons. Yep. So Bradley Peterson will throw it in here for the Packers. She'll throw it into Jocelyn Jackson over there on the far side. Back to Peterson at the top of the key. She finds Fafana over here on the near side. Fafana drives, find a wide open Jackson. Jackson thought about the shot, drives instead, and tries to get it to Fafana, but that is poked away by number 20, Paige Rustad for the Deacons. Emily Clayman throws it in here for the Packers. She finds Fafana at the top of the key. Now Peterson has it here, as Clayman takes a little hook shot there. Clayman's got 5 on the night, and all of the West Fargo Packers 5 points. So with just about 16 minutes to go in this first half, the Packers lead 5-0 as the Deacons look to drive, but that's taken away there by Fofana. She finds Peterson over there on the far side. Peterson drives, tries to get it to her teammate Jackson, but that's intercepted there by Shanley. And now we have Bryn McNeely driving, and Shanley's not happy with that call there. They believe that that was last touched by the Packers. So another turnover there for the Deacons as Peterson crosses half court. That Packer Bull there at half court, and she finds Jackson over here on the near side. And Jackson takes the three, I believe. Yes, that's a three there. So Jackson's first shot's a three, and the score is 8-0. Packers lead with just about 15:30 to go on this one. So the Packers have came to shoot tonight beyond the 3-point line, as I couldn't quite catch what happened there, but looks like Shorma will throw it in here for the Deacons. That was a foul on the Packers, and that's going to go to Briley Peterson. So they pick up their first foul of the night, and that pass is a little too far for Jackson, but she still keeps it in. And Fofana will be called for the travel. So once again, another turnover, but for the Packers. And I'm sure both coaches will be telling their teammates turnovers aren't going to cut it. So the Deacons will bring it up here, back to McNeely. That's tipped there, and Jackson comes away with that as she drives. Finds Clayman over there, back to Peterson over there on the far side. Peterson, tried to take the shot, decided not to. And that's an easy jumper there for Uche, as the Packers lead this one 10-0 with just about 14:30 to go in this first half. And a timeout called by the Shanley Deacons, a timeout on the floor, and we will be back after this break.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
All right, welcome back here. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We're going to get that straightened out here pretty soon, so please bear with us. But coming out of that timeout here, the Deacons strongly need some points here, and I'm sure that was the emphasis in that timeout by their coach. Good defense here by the Packers, as that's almost stolen away by Fofana, and eventually it is stolen away by Jackson. Now Peterson has it. She tries to find a wide open Fofana there down in the paint, but that ball goes out of bounds, and as a result, the Deacons will throw it in here as McNeely will bring it up here on the near side here. She'll find a wide open Shanley player there. And McNeely will drive. She'll find Jetta Melvold over there on the far side. And it looks like that will be a foul on the Packers. So the Packers will pick up their second team foul, as the Deacons will go to the line to shoot two. And that foul is on Uche for the Packers. So she'll pick up her first personal foul, second team foul of the night, as the Deacons can't quite get their first point, as that rattles in and out. So with just under 14 minutes to go in this first half, the Packers lead 10-0. The Deacons look to get their first points of the night at the free throw line. And she gets that one to fall for the Deacons. Bradley Peterson brings it up here across half court here over there on the far side. She's driving, looking to go all the way, but eventually is double teamed there by the Deacons, and that's stolen away by the Deacons as they bring it up across the court, and that will be poked away there by Uche. So that's last touch by the Packers, and the Deacons will throw it in here. So Shorma will throw it in here to Melvold, and back to Shorma over there on the far side. Shorma takes the three, but that's a little too far on that one. Jackson rebounds there for the Packers. Emily Clayman almost lost that one. She'll be called for a double dribble there. And it'll be the Deacons' ball, as Sharma will throw it in here to her teammates there. And that three is almost made there by Sharma as well, but that was a little too strong there. So the Deacons are still looking for some more points here, as they are trailing this one by 9 points to a score of 10-1. That's Jasmine Williams with the ball here for the Packers as she makes her first entrance of the night, and that one doesn't hit the rim, so that falls out of bounds, and it will be the Deacons' ball. Let's check who checked in here for the Deacons. Aubrey Dew checks in for the Deacons as she brings up here across half court over here on the near side, but that's poked out of bounds by Jocelyn Jackson, the sophomore. Dew will throw it in here to Sharma, as back to Dew on the near side over here. She's double teamed by Jackson and Williams, but gets out of that double team, finds a open Deacons player, but that shot is waved off because it'll be a foul down before the shot. So the Packers will get their third team foul of the night, and that foul was on the junior Emily Clayman. So Clayman will get her first of the night, but the third team foul. And that shot is just off the mark by Dew, but that's rebounded there by the Packers, and Peterson brings it up. She stops, hesitates, has the ball in her right hand, and passes to Jackson. Back to Peterson. Peterson drives. Nice shot there, but can't quite get that one to fall. That was a little too much on that, but Jackson has it here for the Packers. She'll find Peterson back over there at the top of the key. She'll throw it to Williams, then back to Jackson over the near side. Jackson will take the three, and she makes that nothing but net, as the saying goes. So the Packers lead this one by 12 points, 13-1, as Jackson gets her first points of the night. So the Packers are hot behind the three-point line tonight, so that's good for them, but the Deacons are still struggling to find points here in this one, and that's made by Jasmine Williams. So Jasmine Williams gets her first points of the night, and that adds to their lead with just about 11:45 to go in this one. The Packers lead 15-1. That's Dew that takes the three, but that misses the rim, so just off mark there. I thought it had enough range there, but just off the mark, as Peterson has it here for the Packers. She switches to a right-handed dribble, finds Jackson down in the paint. Jackson takes the dribble, finds Williams over there on the far side for the three, but that is too short. Back to Williams at the top of the key, and that's intercepted there by, I believe that's 20, Rusted. And we'll have some Packers and Deacons checking in. Solveig Seymour will check in for the Packers, and I didn't quite catch who else checked in for the Deacons, but we'll get that figured out here. As Dew will have it for the Deacons, she'll pass it to Shauna Roach, so she makes her first appearance of the night, as Dew takes another shot there just in front of the three-point line, but that can't fall. So Jackson crosses half court there across that Packer bowl, and she dribbles, almost poked away there by McNeely. So good defense by McNeely there. She'll find Williams, and Williams passes it to Peterson. Peterson dribbles top. She's back by the logo here, but finds Jackson, and Jackson that far hits the top of the backboard. So the possession will go to the Deacons. As Rusted will throw it in here. She'll find McNeely here. Check that. Nope, that is McNeely. That ball will be stolen away by Briley Peterson, and Peterson makes the easy, wide open layup. The Packers lead here by 16 points with just about 10 minutes to go in this first half, 17-1, as the Deacons just haven't been able to stop the Packers, and get some points of their own. As Melvold will throw it in here for the Deacons. She'll find a wide open McNeely at the top of the key. She'll find Dew on the near side, and that's a 3 points for the Deacons. So maybe a little momentum here as Dew makes that shot behind the 3-point line as Peterson tries to drive here but misses that layup. And here comes the Deacons. And that'll be a foul on Jocelyn Jackson. So that'll be the Packers' 4th team foul of the night. And I believe that's Jackson's first personal, as that is. So the Deacons will go to the line to shoot 2. See if they can cut this lead down to a 11-point game, or 11-point lead, excuse me. And that is McNeely at the line, and she misses the first one. So not what the Deacons needed. So they strongly need to capitalize here on these free throws to get themselves back in this one. But she redeems herself and goes 1 for 2 and makes the second shot. So she cuts the lead to 12 points for the Packers as Bradley Peterson gets to that Packer bowl and crosses half court. She'll find Jackson. Jackson takes a long two, but that hits the front of the rim as that pass was over the head of a Shanley Deacon, and that shot is missed there. As they will say that was a tipped ball. So I believe, and it will be Packers ball. So last touch by the Deacons, and as a result, the Packers will have the ball. Bradley Peterson dribbles up to about half court here. She'll be guarded by McNeely, and that ball goes out of bounds as well, but they'll say it's last touch by McNeely. So Peterson will throw it in here over there on the far side. She'll find Jackson at the top of the key. Jackson pauses, tries to find a wide open teammate. She finds Fofana there. Back to Seymour. Seymour finds it. Fofana. Fofana takes the 3, but that's just off the mark as that one didn't reach the rim. And a foul will be called on the Packers, I believe. Yep, that foul went to Bradley Peterson. She'll get her second personal foul, 5th team foul of the first half. So the Packers are getting a little foul trouble here as Peterson can't get that layup to go. She's a little upset with herself there, but there's still a lot of basketball to play, so she'll just brush that off and she'll be just fine. And looks like another foul will go to the Packers. So the Packers have their 6th team foul, and the Deacons have yet to foul in the game. So that's definitely a plus for the Deacons, as the Packers have to be careful because another foul results them in being in the bonus and getting to the free throw line. As that 3 is missed there by McNeely, and there's a wide open Jocelyn Jackson that takes a right-handed layup there, and they extend their lead back to 14 points for the Packers as Jackson gets 2 more points on the night. McNeely finds a wide open Melvold. That Melvold's shot is off the mark there as Seymour rebounds it there for the Packers, and she brings it across. She pauses, turns around, throws it back to Jackson. Jackson has it here. She's at the top of the key there. Nice screen set there by Uche. And Uche has it here for the Packers. She passes back to Jackson. Jackson's directing traffic there. Ball's poked away there, but Peterson's there to pick it up for the Packers. Uche takes a long 2 off the backboard. Can't get that to fall. And as a result, McNeely will bring it up here for the Deacons. And there's a wide open Deacon there that takes the easy layup, number 41. But we do not have number 41 on the roster here for the Deacons. So sorry about that, as a timeout will be called by the Packers. So timeout called, and we'll be back in about 30 seconds.
Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
All right, welcome back. Packers lead this one 19-7 with just about 7:30 to go in this first half. As the Deacons take their time coming out of the timeout there. Looks like it'll be Packers ball as Jocelyn Jackson will inbound the pass here for the Packers. Over here on the near side here at the middle of your screen, she'll find Bradley Peterson. Peterson will throw it back to Jackson. Jackson dribbles, pauses, finds Peterson over there on at the top of the key there. And Peterson finds Uche. She'll pass it back to Jackson. Jackson drives and is fouled on the play. So the Deacons will pick up their first foul of the night as Jackson will go to the line to shoot two to try to extend this lead to 14 points. For the Packers. And that first free throw is a little too strong there as the West Fargo Packers lifting coach is maybe helping out their girls a little too much there. And Jackson makes her second shot, so Packers get to 20 points on the night. And that'll be a foul on the Packers, I believe. That foul will be on, Bradley Peterson. So Peterson picks up her third personal of the night, 7th team foul. So as a result, the Deacons will be in the bonus. As that free throw is too short there. Jackson has it here at the top of the key. She finds Peterson wide open there on the far side. Peterson can't get the three to go. That's rounded there by the Deacons. And that's the Deacons drive here, poked away there by Jasmine, but that's the last touch by Williams there. So that ball will go out of balance, and it'll be the Deacons ball with just about 6:30 to go in this one. The Packers lead 20-7. That ball is blocked there by Uche for the Packers. Bradley Peterson's got a wide open Williams, chooses to pass to her, but that shot is tipped there. I believe that was tipped by Rusted. And as a result, the Deacons drive, finds a wide open Deacon down there in the paint and can't get that layup to go. Second chance, that shot goes in. That is Paige Rusted there that makes the shot for the Deacons. So the Deacons get 9 points on the night here as Jackson has it for the Packers. She's directing traffic there. Sets up a screen. She's looking for Peterson over there on the near side. Peterson almost can't quite catch that, but she recovers, and oh my gosh, that ball rattles in and out there. So Peterson is a little upset there as she just can't get him to fall here early on. But the Deacons have the ball here. That's Melville that has it. She drives, finds a wide open Deacon there, but will be fouled, and the Packers will pick up their 8th team foul of the night. So the Deacons will go to the line here to try to reach double digits. And as they do, nothing but net. The Deacons cut the lead here to 10 points for the Packers, as the score is 20-10, which is about 5:30 to go in this one. And the Deacons go 2 for 2 there at the free throw line. So they cut the Packers lead down to 9 points here as Jackson crosses half court. She gets to the top of the key, finds Fofana over there. Back to Seymour on the far side over there. Can't get that three to fall as that one was a little short. And here is a little run here for the Deacons, but that is Maggie Shorma that is quickly double teamed there, and that ball falls out of bounds as that is lost touched by the Packers. So Shorma will throw it in here for the Deacons. And she founds Melvold over there at the top of the key back to Rusted, and that ball is poked away there by the Packers. So Seymour brings it up. She finds Jackson over here on the near side, and Jackson dribbles up to about the top of the key there. Finds Seymour on the near side. Seymour thought about the three, but decides to throw it to Williams there down in the paint, and that ball is off the mark for the Packers, and that ball is taken away here by the Packers, and there's a wide open Jasmine Williams looking to drive here. Easy layup for Williams, and Williams adds to the Packers lead as the Packers lead this one 22-11 with just about 4:30 to go in this first half. And that ball will roll out of bounds, and it'll be Deacons ball. So last touch there by, I believe that was last touch by Jocelyn Jackson. As Sharma will throw in here for the Deacons. She'll find McNeely, and McNeely drives, and that's a good block there by Uche, but I believe Uche will get called for the foul. Nope, they call the foul on Seymour, so that'll be Seymour's first personal foul of the night. 19 foul for the Deacons, as I believe that is McNeely at the line, and she makes the first shot. So she cuts the Packer lead to 10. And McNeely goes to the line 2 for 2, so some drastic points there for the Deacons that they strongly needed. As we get a couple substitutions here for the Deacons. And Jackson will throw it in here to Jasmine Williams, and Williams will throw it back to Jackson. Jackson will take it over there to the far side. Decides to come back to the near side. A screen set there by Seymour. Finds Fafana over there on the far side. Fafana dribbles up to the top of the key. Thought about throwing it back to Jackson, but decides not to. Seymour finds Jackson down in the wide open in the paint, and that's a great pass from Fafana to find Jackson down in the paint, and that's an easy 2 points for the Packers. As that ball is almost poked away there by Fafana, so good defense here for the Packers. As I believe that is double teamed there for the Deacons. And the Deacons take a three here, but that is off the mark. And Seymour tries to save that, but can't quite do that, as Peterson will check in here for Fafana. So Fafana goes to take a rest on the bench, and Melvold will throw it in here for the Deacons. Melvold will find Rusted down there in the paint, but she'll be quickly fouled as the Packers will get their 10th foul of the first half. So the Deacons will be in the double bonus, as I believe that is, check the roster here, Rusted that misses the first shot there, as she's looking to cut this Packer lead to 10 points. And Maggie Shormer will check in here for the Deacons, as Melville will go to take a seat on the bench. Rusted goes 0 for 2 at the line, and that is rebounded there by Emily Clayman. So Seymour brings up here on the near side. That ball is over the head of Williams, but Williams manages to keep it in, and Williams drains the three at the top of the key there for the Packers. So the Packers extend their lead to 14 points with just about 3:20 to go in this first half. The Packers lead 27-13 as Williams drains the three there at about the top of the key. Peterson will bring it up here for the Packers. She crosses half court. She's guarded there by McNeely. And Peterson decides to go all the way there to the net, but that is off the mark. But that's okay, because Uche's there for the Packers to rebound and make the easy layup. And that is McNeely that, check that, that's Shorma that goes in easy for the Deacons and makes the easy reverse layup. And now Clayman brings it across to the top of the key. Okay. All right, so Melvold will cross half court. She'll be guarded by Williams, and she tries to get around Williams, but finds a wide open Deacon there, and that is Shorma there for the Deacons, and they missed the shot there, but that's rebounded there by Clayman. Clayman finds Ucha, back to Clayman. Clayman crosses half court. She's got a wide open Seymour on the near side here. Seymour steps in, decides to take the two, but that's blocked there by the Deacons.
And real quick, ladies and gentlemen, we are having some camera difficulties, so we are switching that out right now. So you should be getting an image back here as soon as possible. But for now, Cody's just going to keep calling the game. So
yeah.
We appreciate the understanding and your patience at this time. Thank you.
All right, so with that there, we will do our best to give the game to you back as soon as possible. Quickly there, that was a Shanley Deacon that made a wide open three there, and now the Packers have scored down in the paint there. So the Packers lead this one 31-18 with just about a minute 30 to go in this first half as we were working to get the camera set back up here. So please bear with us as the Deacons get called for a travel. So it'll be Clayman here to inbound the pass here for the Packers on the north side of West Fargo High, and she finds Peterson, and Peterson stops at about half court there. She's got to be careful about the over and back there. That ball is intercepted there by Hakeem for the Deacons, and she finds a wide open Deacon there, but can't get that three to fall. So back to Melvold at the top of the key. She has it. She's guarded there by two West Fargo Packers, and that ball falls out of bounds. So it'll be Packers ball here, and Clayman will inbound the pass. She'll throw it to Peterson. Peterson's got to be careful because she's got McNeely there that almost strips it away. Peterson finds Seymour over there on the far side, and back to Williams, and Williams moves to her right and tries to take the jumper there, but misses that. So with just about 30 seconds to go in this first half, the Packers lead 31-18 as the Deacons are looking to get a little momentum going in halftime here and maybe get a couple easy points here as the Packers are playing good defense. And that is a foul there on the Packers as a Deacon goes to make the layups there. So the Deacons will be looking for the and one and the three-point play at the line and try to cut this Packer lead to 10 points. As the Deacons do just that. So three-point play there for the Deacons, and that's exactly what they needed. So Peterson, looks like we got our camera back, so thank you very much for getting that to work. And as you can see there, Fofana misses the layup there, and that is Shorma that crosses half court there. She finds a wide open Melvold that can't get the shot to go. About a second left here, and the clock will run out. So halftime here, the Packers will lead 31-21. We'll be back in a little bit.
Whether you are looking to refinance your current mortgage and save or purchase a new home, Sean Carlson with Town & Country Credit Union can help. With over 15 years of mortgage experience, he is an expert on VA, FHA, USDA, first-time home buyer, and conventional home loans and can help determine the best loan product to fit your needs. His borrowers agree, saying, Sean was a pleasure to work with and made the entire mortgage process easy. I highly recommend him. Ready to check out how Sean and Town & Country Credit Union can help make your financial life easy? Stop by one of our 6 convenient Fargo, West Fargo locations or visit townandcountry.org today. From free checking accounts to auto loans to commercial and ag loans and, of course, home loans, Town & Country Credit Union has the low loan rates, flexible terms, low fees, and personal service you deserve. See for yourself how much you might save. Apply online today at townandcountry.org. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. Three Lions is a great stop for the entire family. Bring your friends and challenge them in a game of pool, darts, or shuffleboard. Parents, Three Lions is kid-friendly until 9 p.m. every evening. Once you arrive, check out the keto-friendly burgers and street tacos. Three Lions also has fish, chicken, and shrimp on the appetizer menu to go along with a wide variety of sandwiches. Plus, take a look at the selection of burgers on the menu, and don't forget that Three Lions also has an evening dinner menu. Call them 277-50.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to bring you the halftime show today from the JV Pacatanas. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was your junior varsity Pacatanas. So we will now be going back to the commercial breaks until we get closer here to the end of halftime. We hope you enjoyed that little show there. We'll be back after this.
Whether you are looking to refinance your current mortgage and save or purchase a new home, Sean Carlson with Town & Country Credit Union can help. With over 15 years of mortgage experience, he is an expert on VA, FHA, USDA, first-time home buyer, and conventional home loans and can help determine the best loan product to fit your needs. His borrowers agree, saying, Sean was a pleasure to work with and made the entire mortgage process easy. I highly recommend him. Ready to check out how Sean and Town & Country Credit Union can help make your financial life easy? Stop by one of our 6 convenient Fargo, West Fargo locations or visit townandcountry.org today. From free checking accounts to auto loans to commercial and ag loans and, of course, home loans, Town & Country Credit Union has the low loan rates, flexible terms, low fees, and personal service you deserve. See for yourself how much you might save. Apply online today at townandcountry.org. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Three Lions is a great stop for the entire family. Bring your friends and challenge them in a game of pool, darts, or shuffleboard. Parents, Three Lions is kid-friendly until 9 p.m. every evening. Once you arrive, check out the keto-friendly burgers and street tacos. Three Lions also has fish, chicken, and shrimp on the appetizer menu to go along with a wide variety of sandwiches. Plus, take a look at the selection of burgers on the menu, and don't forget that Three Lions also has an evening dinner menu. Call them 277-5966 to place a to-go order or stop in 675 13th Avenue East. Three Lions in West Fargo. Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic. at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
Fargo Davies working left to right. They set up Van Dam with the two-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Haynes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half. Whether you are looking to refinance your current mortgage and save or purchase a new home, Sean Carlson with Town & Country Credit Union can help. With over 15 years of mortgage experience, he is an expert on VA, FHA, USDA, first-time home buyer, and conventional home loans and can help determine the best loan product to fit your needs. His borrowers agree, saying, Sean was a pleasure to work with and made the entire mortgage process easy. I highly recommend him. Ready to check out how Sean and Town & Country Credit Union can help make your financial life easy? Stop by one of our 6 convenient Fargo, West Fargo locations or visit townandcountry.org today. From free checking accounts to auto loans to commercial and ag loans and, of course, home loans, Town & Country Credit Union has the low loan rates, flexible terms, low fees, and personal service you deserve. See for yourself how much you might save. Apply online today at townandcountry.org. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back here. We have 1:30 until the second half starts, and the Packers lead this one 31-21. If you were still watching here, we apologize again for the technical difficulties. It appears that our camera wasn't having a good enough connection with the wire, so we switched that out, and I believe we got that figured out for you guys. So again, we apologize for that. And it should be fixed here for the rest of this JV game and hopefully for the varsity game that Kenley will be doing play-by-play for tonight. So be sure to stick around here for the varsity game as we will have a good matchup here between the Packers and the Deacons. So we got about 45 seconds here. A little scoring update for the Packers. It looks like the Packers lead in scoring here after the first half. Jocelyn Jackson has 11 points on the night. And then Jasmine Williams has 7 points, and Emily Clayman with 5 points. For the Deacons, let's see here. Looks like one of the Deacons, number 21, leads the Deacons in points with 21, or with 7 points, excuse me. But we do not have a number 41 on the roster, so we apologize for that. So, as we start the second half here, the Packers break from their huddle here and walk over to the referee, and the Deacons do the same. So on the court here for the Packers, we have Jocelyn Jackson. Lauren Van Winkle makes her first appearance of the night, and then we have Elvin Fofana, Emily Clayman, and Jasmine Williams over there on the far side. Fofana has it here for the Packers at the top of the key. She'll pass it back to Clayman. Clayman's looking to pass here to Van Winkle. Van Winkle takes a long two on the near side and makes the first shot of the night for herself as Van Winkle adds this lead. Packer lead to 12 points. And that is McNeely that is driving for the Shanley Deacons. And I believe that is last touch by the Packers, as the Deacons fans are not happy with that call. But we have to go with what the ref calls on the floor. And Van Winkle crosses half court here. She goes to the far side over there, but passes back to the Jackson at the top of the key there. And a nice screen set there by Clayman, as Clayman passes it back to Fofana, and Fofana dishes to Jackson. And Van Winkle will drive here for the easy two. I thought that was going in, but that rolled right off the rim as the Deacons come across half court. That is McNeely that crosses half court, but that's stolen away by the Packers. And Fofana will try to go all the way, but that is poked away by the Packers. On the floor for the Packers, or for the Deacons, excuse me, we have Aubrey Dew, Shauna Roach, Bryn McNeely, and number 20, which is Paige Rusted. And Van Winkle will have it here for the Packers. She'll be at the top of the key. She's looking to drive, spins around McNeely there, as the Deacons fans wanted to travel, but that is not called, and that'll be out of bounds there for the Packers. So it'll be Deacons ball, as Rusted will throw it in here for the Deacons. McNeely will throw it back to Dew over there on the far side. Dew will cross half court over here to your right, and she'll find McNeely at the top of the key there. McNeely will find a Deacon down in the post, but that ball will be poked away, and a foul call will be called on the Deacons, as the Deacons get their first team foul, or their second team foul of the second half. So Van Winkle will bring it up here for the Packers. She'll cross that half court mark there. She'll go to the right side there, and she'll find Jocelyn Jackson at the top of the key. Jackson will take about a step in and take the two-point shot, but that is off the mark, and Emily Clayman rebounds it there for the Packers, but that'll be another foul called on the Deacons, so they will get their third team foul of the second half. And with just about 16 minutes to go in this one, the Packers lead 33-21 over the Shanley Deacons. As that ball is almost taken away there by Jasmine Williams, as Dew had to tiptoe over there on the sideline, and she almost stood out of bounds, excuse me, there. McNeely has it over there on the far side. She'll drive. She'll be guarded by Fofana. She'll work back to the top of the key and decide to drive again, but that ball is taken away by Fofana. Fofana finds a wide open Williams, but she's got three Deacons following her, and Williams has to be careful there so she doesn't get called for a travel, and a timeout will be called by the Packers. So we'll go to a timeout break, and we'll be back in just about 30 seconds.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
All right, welcome back here with just about 15:30 to go in this one. The Packers lead 33-21 over the Shanley Deacons, and that ball will be poked out of bounds by the Deacons. So we'll try that again, and Clayman will inbound the pass here for the Packers. She'll be handed the ball by the referee there. Over on your left side, she'll find Van Winkle. Van Winkle will drive and is fouled on the shot, so Van Winkle will go to the line to shoot two for the West Fargo Packers as the Deacons pick up their fourth foul of the second half. Van Winkle dribbles there, takes the free throw, but that one's a little too strong there. Van Winkle makes her second shot, so she'll go 1 for 2 at the line, as McNeely here will cross over there to top of the key, and Dew will drive there. She'll pass to Melvold. Melvold will find McNeely over there on the far side. McNeely takes a long two, and that shot's in for the Deacons, so the Deacons have cut the Packer lead to 11 points. Jocelyn Jackson has it for the Packers over there on the near side, and that ball will go out of bounds, and they will say that it was the last touch by Melvold. So Emily Clayman will throw it in here for the Packers. She will throw it in here to Solveig Seymour, and Seymour will drive, but that ball will be tipped out of bounds again there by the Deacons. And Clayman will throw it in here again. She'll throw it into, she'll attempt the throw into Van Winkle, but that ball will be way over her head, and that is grabbed there by Jackson, and Clayman there saves it for the Packers. Seymour dishes to Williams. Van Winkle takes the open three, or the contested three, excuse me, over here on the near side, and that one's right up, bangs off the rim there as Dew brings up here for the Deacons. She tries to go all the way to the net, but is fouled by Van Winkle there. So the Packers will pick up their first foul. Check that. That is actually not a foul. That just went out of bounds. So sorry about that. As McNeely will drive here, and Van Winkle will pick it up here for the Packers. She finds a wide open Williams there for the easy 2 points with the right-handed layup there for the Packers. So Williams extends the Packer lead to 13 points with just about 14-15 to go in this second half. So Dew will drive here over to the near side. She'll throw it to Melvold, and then Melvold will bring it up back to the top of the key. She'll be guarded by Van Winkle. That's poked away by Williams, and that ball will go out of bounds. I'm not sure who they'll call it out of bounds on. And looks like they call it out of bounds on Williams, so McNeely will throw it in here for the Shanley Deacons. Over here on the right side of your screen, on the near side, she'll find Dew. Dew will throw it to a Deacon down in the post, but that ball is taken away there by the Packers, and Jocelyn Jackson brings it up the court for the Packers. She'll drive. She'll find Seymour on the near side for the three, and Seymour hits nothing but net there for the Packers. So Seymour extends the Packer lead to 16 points with just about 13:30 to go in this ball game here as McNeely drives to the top of the key, and a screen is nicely set there by the Deacons. And the Packers will be called for the foul as number 41 for the Deacons will go to the line to shoot two, as Seymour was called for a foul there. So Seymour has 4 fouls on the night, so she's got to be careful there so she doesn't get her 5th foul, as Alvin Fafana will check in here for the Packers as Clayman goes to take a seat on the bench. The Deacons go 1 for 1 at the line, and Van Winkle crosses half court. She stops at the half of the key, thought about driving, steps back, takes the three, and that's nothing but net there for Van Winkle. So Van Winkle's on fire here to start this second half for the Packers. As Dew drives, tries to go all the way, as she does, and gets the foul called. So she will get the and one, as she'll try to go to the line to get a 3-point play there. Aubrey Dew, the sophomore, attempts the free throw to make it a 3-point play, and that ball is a little too strong there, so she does not make it a 3-point play, as Jackson crosses half court there. She bounce passes it to Van Winkle. Van Winkle drives to the right, goes all the way to the net, and that ball is tipped there, as there is a no foul call there, so the refs are letting them play tonight. As that ball is stolen away there by Van Winkle. Van Winkle drives, but she's got 2 Deacons there, and Van Winkle will draw the foul for the Packers. So the Deacons will get their 5th foul of the second half, as that foul was called on number 24, Hannah Hodel, which that is her first personal foul of the night. Van Winkle makes the first shot, nothing but net there for the Packers as she looks to go 2 for 2 at the line. As she does so. So the Deacons will have the ball. They'll inbound it into Aubrey Dew, and Aubrey Dew will switch to a left-handed dribble there, back to her right hand. She'll cross half court. She'll come to about the near side there. She'll be guarded by Jocelyn Jackson. Finds a wide open Packer there, so not the pass she was looking for there, and the referees will call a jump ball, and that possession will go to the Deacons, I believe. Yes, that'll go to the Deacons. So number 20 for the Deacons, that is Paige Rusted, that throws it into McNeely, and McNeely has it at the top of the key. She'll pass it back to Rusted, and Rusted will find a wide open Deacon there, but passes back to Rusted. Rusted looks to drive, passes to number 21, Kaylee Bennington for the Deacons as she makes her first appearance. And Rusted will throw it in here for the Deacons. She'll find an open Deacon there. That ball's almost taken away there, but quickly goes back to Bennington, and Bennington is there at the top of the key. She's heavily guarded there by Van Winkle. That ball is almost stolen away there by Van Winkle, and they will call a jump ball. And as a result, the Packers will be given the possession. But a timeout will be called on the floor. And with 12 minutes to go in this one, the Packers lead 44-26. And we will be back in 30 seconds.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back here with just about 12 minutes to go. The Packers lead this one 44-26 over the Shanley Deacons. As looks like the Deacon head coach over there is giving a very intense speech to his team as he is trying to spark a little momentum or enthusiasm for his team to get them back into this ball game as they are down by 18 points. He doesn't want his team to let the Packers take this one from them, as there's still a lot of game left to be played. So Van Winkle will cross half court here. She'll dribble to her left, back to her right. She'll find Seymour over there at the far side. Seymour will pass it off to Williams at the top of the key. Williams will pass it back to Van Winkle, and that's a nice spin there by Van Winkle. So very nice move by Van Winkle as the Packers get an easy 2 points right out of that timeout there. So the Deacons will have it here over on the near side here. That'll be Bennington that has it here for the Deacons as she will look to drive. She'll find a Deacon down in the paint there at number 41, and she will be, the Packers will be called for the foul. So the Packers will pick up their fifth team foul of the second half, and that foul will go on number 24, which is Elvin Fofana. So Fofana will get her second personal foul of the night, as the Deacons missed that first free throw there. So 46-26 ball game. Packers lead by 19 as the Deacons just added another point there as they went 1 for 2 at the line there. Williams has it here for the Packers at the top of the key. She'll hand it off to Fofana. Fofana will hand it back off to Seymour, and Seymour will hand it back to Van Winkle. Van Winkle will spin, find Seymour there over on the near side. Seymour will pass it back to Williams with the shot clock, there, running down, but that ball will go out of bounds, and that possession will be given to the Deacons. So McNeely will bring it up here for the Deacons, and she'll reach that Packer goal there and cross half court. She'll find Paige Rusted there, and Paige Rusted will drive, and they left her wide open. That's not what the Packers wanted, but unfortunately that ball rolls in and out there for the Deacons and falls out of bounds. So Van Winkle will throw it in here for the Packers. She'll throw it in to Jackson, and Jackson will pass it right back to Van Winkle as Van Winkle crosses half court there. She'll spin around McNeely. She'll find a wide open Jasmine Williams over there on the near side, but that can't fall, and that would have been a very nice shot there if Van Winkle got that to fall, as that was a very nice reverse layup, but can't get that to fall as that was a little too strong. And Jasmine Williams will be called for a travel as she looked to drive there for the easy layup, and she's not happy with that call, but you can't travel. This isn't the NBA, so you got to dribble when you're moving, and she's upset, but there's a lot of ball game left to play there. And Bennington will have it for the Deacons, but that's stolen away by the Packers. So Fofana will drive. She'll find a wide open Van Winkle on the backside there, but Van Winkle will be fouled, and the Deacons will get their 6th team foul of the second half. So Van Winkle will go to the line to shoot 2. Van Winkle has 10 points on the night, and she is second behind Jocelyn Jackson, who has 11 points for the Deacons. Number 41 has 9 points on the night. We do not have number 41 on the roster here for the Deacons, so we apologize for that. As Jetta Melvold will throw it in here for the Deacons, she'll pass it to Paige Rusted, and Rusted will drive, but that ball will be blocked, but she'll find a wide open Dew over there on the far side. Dew will be guarded there by Williams. She's looking for someone to pass to, finds Melvold, and Melvold finds an open Deacon down in the paint there, but a foul will be called on the Packers, and the Packers will get their 5th team foul of the second half. That foul will go to Jackson as Jackson picks up her 3rd personal foul of the night. And the Deacons get fouled again there, and I believe that foul will go to Jackson again as she throws her hands up in shock, as she did not think she fouled there. But Jackson will pick up her 4th personal of the night, so she's got to be careful with 9:30 to go in the second half, and she already has 4 fouls as she will check out of the game, and incoming for the Packers will be Emily Klayman and Jordan Knudsvig here. So Knudsvig will make her first appearance of this ball game. And the Deacons go 1 for 2 at the line as they will make another substitution here, as we have 2 number 20s on the court. So Van Winkle will drive here, takes it all the way there, but a little too strong there, and that is rebounded by Aubrey Dew, and Aubrey Dew will pass it back there to one of the number 20s, which is Paige Rusted for the Deacons, but that ball will fall out of bounds, and it'll be last touch there by the Packers, and as a result the Deacons will have it here. So Rusted will pass it to Melvold, but that shot is off the mark there, and the Packers will pick up their 6th team foul of the night. So the Packers have 16 fouls, and the Deacons have 16 fouls there, and Bennington shoots the easy jumper there, but that doesn't fall, and that is rebounded there by the Packers. So Van Winkle will bring it up the court. She'll drive, and she will make the easy layup there for the Packers, and they reach 50 points on the night. And the Deacons have only 29 with just about 8:30 to go in this second half. So the Packers lead by 21 here, as this is slowly slipping away here for the Deacons. Has another turnover there for the Deacons, and Emily Klayman will throw it in here to Taylor Van Winkle. Van Winkle will cross half court there as she is looking to pass to Seymour. Seymour passes it to Clayman, who sets a nice screen there, back to Fofana. Down to Clayman in the post. That ball is lost there and picked up there by Melvold. Melvold will bring it up to half court there, and she had a wide open Deacon there down in the paint, but can't quite see her there. And Rusted will have it here for the Deacons. She'll pass it back to Melvold. Melvold's looking to drive, but she's met there by Van Winkle and Fofana. And Fofana is slow to get up, but it looks like she'll be all right here. As Van Winkle will cross half court again, she'll find Knudsvig over there on the far side. Knudsvig will be called for a travel. She's not happy with that call either. Bryn McNeely will check in here for the Deacons as number 20, Paige Rusted, checks out here for the Deacons. And that shot is almost falls there. But number 20, the other number 20 for the Deacons will be checked out of this, or will be called for the travel, excuse me there. As Clayman will throw it in here to Van Winkle, and Van Winkle reaches that Packer bowl and crosses half court. She goes over there to the far side. She'll pass back to Jackson. Jackson takes a three at the top of the key, and that's nothing but net there. So the Packers add to their lead and reach 53 points on the night. As that's due on the near side here, and they find number 14, which is Melvold, at the top of the key to attempt the three, but that is not made, as that ball will roll all the way from half court to the left side of the screen and will roll all the way out of bounds. And as a result, the Deacons will have the ball. Jasmine Williams will check in here for Emily Clayman, as Melvold will throw it in here to McNeely, and McNeely will reach half court there. She'll find a wide open Deacon there. That is, I believe, I want to say number 3. And as that is, so that is Hannah Kotbra, sorry there. As that did not want to come out of my mouth easy there. So Seymour will cross half court there, and that is over the head of Jackson. Number 21 will check in here for the Packers. That is Anisha Davis. So Van Winkle tries to bounce pass it to Davis, but that is taken away there by the Deacons, and McNeely finds a wide open Melvold, and Melvold makes the three on the near side. So they reach 32 points with just about 16:20 to go in this second half here, as Van Winkle has it at the top of the key for the Packers. She hands it off to Jasmine, who has it at the top of the key, who dribbles with her right hand. She passes to Jackson as Williams sets a screen, finds Van Winkle over there on the near side for the three, and that rattles in and out there, but that's rebounded there by Davis. Nice rebound there with the bounce, with the dribble there, and the easy 2 points there, as Davis gets her first points of the night and extends the Packer lead to 23 points with just about 5:45 to go in this ball game, as the Deacons have it, the ball there, but that will be called, a foul will be called on the Packers. I believe that foul will be called on Davis. So the Deacons will make their first free throw there, and they will look to go 2 for 2 at the line, as they do. So some much needed points there for the Packers, as Van Winkle will cross half court there. Van Winkle will throw it to Clayman. Nice pass there to Clayman, as that ball rolls down and in for another easy points there for the Packers, as Melvold crosses half court and passes to a wide open Deacon over there on the far side, and they'll find one down in the post there, as Melvold takes the three on the near side here, but that can't fall. But there's a Deacon down in the post there that gets the easy 2 points as Van Winkle will cross half court there. She'll find Jackson over here for the long 2 on the near side. Jackson can't get that to fall. That's rebounded there by number 5, which is Dew. And check that, that's number 3, Kochborough. And a timeout will be called. A timeout called, which is about 4:45 to go in this ball game, and we'll be back in about 30 seconds.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different, it is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
All right, welcome back here with just about 4:45 to go in this ball game here. The Packers lead 57-36 over the Shanley Deacons, as the Packers lead by 21 points, if my math did me right, and it did there. The Packers have 17 fouls, and the Deacons have 16 fouls, as both teams are taking their time in this timeout. Checking in for the Packers is number 41, Kaylee Moten, as she played in the C-Squad game before this, so she's getting a little bit of JV time here, as she is a freshman. And Van Winkle will have it here for the Packers, and she'll cross half court. She'll reach the top of the key. She'll pass it to Jackson to about 6 feet to her right, and Jackson will pass it back to Van Winkle. Van Winkle will drive, but Van Winkle will be called for the travel, and as a result, the Deacons will have the ball here. So McNeely will cross half court. She'll find Dew over here on the near side. Dew will be guarded by Moten, but that ball will trickle all the way over to Rusted, and Rusted will pass it there to Melville, but that ball doesn't fall in, as we have Jackson here that gets that on the fast break and gets the easy 2 points. Jackson extends the Packer lead to 23 points, with just about 4 minutes to go in this one. McNeely has it here for the Deacon. She'll pass it back to Melville. Melville will find Dew over here on the near side. Dew will take a couple steps in, but that ball is off the mark, as Van Winkle will find Jackson again. And Jackson has a nice pass there to Fofana, but that ball, I believe that went off of Fofana's knee out of bounds, so it'll be the Deacons' ball. And checking out for the Packers is Taylor Van Winkle and Elvin Fofana. I'm not sure who checked in here for the Packers. Oh, I believe that's Jasmine Williams, and I believe Seymour checked in here for the Packers, as McNeely drives to the near side. She'll find a Deacon over there down in the paint, and she will find Rusted over there on the far side for the easy 2, as they cut the Packer lead to 21 points with just about 3:30 to go in this ball game. As Jackson has it here, she passes back to Van Winkle, that's Clayman, and Clayman passes back to Jackson, and Jackson passes back to a wide open Emily Clayman down in the post for the easy layup there for the Packers, as McNeely turns the ball over and gives to Clayman. Clayman tries to pass it to Williams, but Williams loses control there. She'll throw it back to Clayman, and Clayman makes the easy 2 at about the free throw line. So a quick four points there for Emily Clayman, the junior, for the Packers, as Rusted will almost have that taken away there by Williams. And the Deacons respond with 2 points of their own. With just about 2:40 to go in this second half, the Packers lead 63-40 over the Deacons, as Clayman attempts the 3, and that ball is kept in by Williams, but there's nobody home there for the Packers, and that ball will roll out of bounds. So McNeely will inbound the ball for the Deacons, and in comes Jordan Knudsvig for the Packers, and I can't quite catch that number, number 11 here for the Packers, which is Grace Weary. So a few freshmen for the Packers that are getting a little bit of JV time, as the Packers are up by 23 points over the Deacons. as the Deacons will go to the line with Moten, who receives her first personal foul of the night. The Deacons missed the first shot here. Just about 2 minutes to go. Be sure to stick around for the varsity matchup between the West Fargo Packers and the visiting Shanley Deacons, as Kenley, who is doing camera right now, will be doing the play-by-play on that, and she is fun to listen to, I tell you what. So don't you leave, because we'll have a fun game here. And I will go back to camera as Seymour will cross half court here. She'll dribble to her left. She'll find Jasmine Williams down on the near side. Williams will take a shot there off the backboard, kisses the glass, whatever you call it, and gets an easy 2 points there for the Packers. And as the Deacons try to come back with a few points of their own, as Rustad finds Dew over there on the far side. Dew dribbles up to the top of the key, finds Rustad. Rustad will attempt to throw it back to Dew, but that will almost be taken away by the Packers, and I believe Moulton will also be called for her second personal foul. And if that last name sounds familiar, that is Akili Moulton's younger sister, as Akili played basketball here for the Packers. And Rustad will make her first free throw there, as she will be looking to cut the Packer lead to 22 points, excuse me. But that shot is missed, but that's rebounded there by the Deacons, and Dew has the ball. And over there, back to Rustad, as that ball is just off the mark, but it's rebounded there again by the Deacons. And that long two is made by number 14, Melvold, for the Deacons. So the Deacons respond with 3 points there. But I think it's going to be a little too late, as there's about 1:20 left in this ball game, and the Packers lead by 21 points over the Deacons. And that will be called for a travel on the Packers. So another turnover there for the Packers, as Melvold will cross half court and pass it to Rustad, and Rustad will dribble to the top of the key, will pass back to Melvold. Melvold makes the throw over there to Dew, and there's a wide open Deacon down in the post there, but that ball is off the mark, as Williams will bring it up the court for the Packers, and that ball will roll out of bounds. Last touch there by the Deacons. So about a minute left in this one. The Packers lead 65-44 over the Deacons. Seymour will throw it into Moulton, and Moulton makes the easy left-handed layup there for the Packers, as Melvold will cross half court once again, and she'll find Cox over here for the Deacons, but that ball is off the mark, and that ball rolls out of bounds, and it'll be Deacons' ball. Melvold will throw it in here for the Deacons. And Moulton will be called for the foul, I believe, and that'll be her third personal foul, as she looks to her coach and puts her hands up, and her coach looks right back at her and says, "Well, you fouled," as the Deacons make the first free throw there. And they look to make the second shot, as they do. So the Deacons come up with 2 points there at the line. Knudsvig will pass it back to Seymour, and Seymour will cross half court there. She'll dribble to her left. She'll pass it back to Knudsvig over there on the far side, and Knudsvig will dribble to her right. She'll find Moulton down in the paint there, but that's a little too strong over the rim there. Rebounded there by the Deacons, and Melvold will cross half court. She'll find, I thought number 41 there, but that's right over her head, as she was not able to come up with it. So Knudsvig will throw it in here to Williams for the last about 5 seconds to go in this one, and Williams will just dribble it out. So that is the final of our junior varsity matchup between the West Fargo Packers and the Shanley Deacons, and the Packers lead 67-46. We will have the varsity matchup after this, and be sure to stick around for that. So long from Cody, and I will see you next time.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.